What's up, everybody? I was muted again because I'm an asshole. What's going on, everybody? It's Wednesday. We're here for some more GreedFall. Having a week, but you know what? GreedFall. Oh, what's this now? Letter from a sympathizer. I know your enemies are in town and where to find them. Meet me at the town gates to know more. A guard. Yeah. We're here. We're doing the De Vespe conspiracy. This horrible, wretched woman is using politics against me, and I can't talk no jutsu my way out of it.
Are you the guard who left me a message at the embassy?
Greetings, Your Excellency. Yes, it was me. I thought you should be warned when I saw those vermin bearing the De Vespe livery.
This is indeed interesting information. Do you know if they're staying in town?
The delegation leader is always at the tavern. He drinks heavily. His men wander around town looking for trouble.
Thank you. I imagine you're expecting a reward.
No, Your Excellency, keep your money. I'll consider myself highly
rewarded. That confirms with me that being cool with the factions means that they're gonna be good to me.
They led us into a trap and left us to rot. So I don't know what you wish to do to them, but I wish you the best success.
So they're being super chill. Let's go meet the ambassador. Hopefully I can give him bunches of punches. Let's see. The Vespe people seem just awful in every regard. Hi, it's me, Mr. Tally.
Hello. I wonder if we might have a word.
Desade, the Dorsey family's henchman. I knew it. I knew I would meet my end by accepting this mission. After what you did to Ambassador Lavoisin in Hikmet.
If the ambassador and her men had not attacked me, they would certainly still be alive. Since you know who I am, you must know why I'm here.
Yes. The document chest. But don't think you can scare me into giving it to you. I've been scared to death since I got to this town. Since I got to this island. But I will not betray them.
We're gonna try reassure him to get him talking.
Calm. We never wished you harm. We only want to recover some files. They do concern us, after all. Tell us where they are. A huge weight will be lifted off your shoulders.
That's true.
Success!
Does it even matter? I don't have the chest anymore. I gave it to a group of inquisitors who don't like you very much.
That's fair.
Fools are so furious that they'd rather die than give you the chest. And Saint Matthias is with them. So,
I mean, there's a lot of inquisitors who've met their end by my hand, so.
If you really want to confront them, it's your own choice. But you should say a prayer first.
Wish I could just, like, give him a sack tap and walk away. Just like, just a little whack in the pee-pee and depart. Thanks for the info. Bam! Wait a second. Can I? Heck yeah. I'm using my corded controller right now. It's got paddles on the back. It is so much more comfortable to hold the paddles so I can sprint. I got my A and B buttons set up.
So you found us. But don't rejoice too soon. You will not leave this warehouse alive.
Come. I'm sure we can work this out. I only want the De Vespe chest.
Don't count on it. Because of you, our order has been driven off this island, and the governor treats us like criminals.
We shall avenge our brothers and our order.
Ma'am, it's ma'am. 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 Then I started blasting! Just parrying my magic? Ooh. Cheeky guitar there, I like that. I will also take Kurt. Move. I must I must loot. Yeah, so no surprise. Nothing in this game stands up to me. D. Sardet was born in 1210 after the foundation of Serene, 1313 after the foundation of Perrine. Appointed legate to the congregation before his departure from Serene, this young man carries out diplomatic missions entrusted to him by the governor, Constantine d'Orsay. According to our information, he's rather talented, but he is unfortunately too close to his cousin for us to count on his willing loyalty. We must therefore either get rid of him or blackmail him. This shouldn't be a problem, since it seems that the legate is not a legitimate child. Indeed, the child was presented to the court in the autumn of the year 1210, but we have gathered several documents proving that his father, General Marc de Sardet, was sent on an expedition nearly a year before his birth, and he never returned to court. Livia de Sardet must therefore have birthed a bastard. Oh, we don't even have to deal with, we didn't actually have to go to the Mother Cardinal and... Oh! Oh! Cute. But, my propensity for blasting, you guys are not... You guys are... nothing. Actually. You guys are... chumps. Absolute chumps. Fools. Buffoons. Possibly even bassoons. I haven't quite figured that connection out yet, but we'll get there eventually. Actually makes me think of one of my favorite memes from a bajillion years ago of people that used to connect things not associated with the Illuminati to the Illuminati, and it used to be just one of my favorite things. Somehow a dude would connect lettuce, and you'd just be like, I don't even know how I got here, but there's some sort of stupid logic involved with what I just watched, and the wrong people getting their hands on that video might be like, well, lettuce is grown by the Illuminati, and I'm like, oh no. New Serene. I also looked at the main quest log, and we are, I assure you, a bit closer to the end than we might be expecting. I'm not sure how close.
What does it say? I can't read your language.
The Governor d'Orsay and his henchman de Sardet are both illegitimate. They usurped their position at the head of this town, built by Lady Morange. Their titles of nobility were obtained through the blood of innocence and bastardy. They used the prince's kindness to climb to power. People of New Serene, reject these usurpers. Choose now. Choose new legitimate leaders.
What is this nonsense? Another Devesp trick. I'll truly stop at nothing. These posters could cause a full-scale riot. We must stop them from spreading around town.
Bro, I'm like a good dude, though.
The crowd is getting restless.
I say those posters tell the truth. We should demand a new governor.
Yeah! New governor! Wait a second.
It's just a matter of being informed. My cousin knows one of the governor's guards, and she told me it was all true. Lady Morange there's a true governor, and she's never put a foot out of line. Whereas this Constantine d'Orsay...
Greetings, madam. Did you happen to see, by any chance, who stuck up these posters?
Oh, you are the famous legate these posters speak of. You would never tell me if it were all true. Anyway, if you want revenge against the woman who stuck them up, you're too late. The guards caught her in the act, and when they saw what was written on the posters, they took her to the barracks. She must be rotting away in jail now.
It was 20 minutes ago.
And you shouldn't believe those lies.
As if you could say anything else.
Man, if you want to fight, we'll throw down, but I'm gonna tell you, my magic missile game is pretty elite, and you probably take one hit, and I wouldn't get any XP because you're a wimp. I'm not talking to you. I'm not picking up any more side quests. I do not want any more boring side quests. Hey, yo, who's the idiot I gotta talk to? Where they at? I like how nobody questions my being here.
Hello. I'm the bastard murderer from your posters.
Oh, Your Excellency. I'm not responsible for the content of those posters. I had no choice but to stick them up. In a sense, the guard's arrest protected me, but my partner is under lock and key and guarded by armed men who bear the Devesp livery. They are responsible. They forced me to stick these posters up all around town. They threatened to kill my partner.
The Devesp are terrible. They are just absolutely
I beg you,
the shittiest people alive. Like,
and I will
hold on, I'm gonna adjust my camera too. I don't feel like I'm well centered here.
I must destroy this.
That's better. I think, anyways. I don't know.
No, they only gave me one stack of them. They certainly have more, but I don't know where they're hiding the rest. The men who are holding him must know.
Very well. I have no other choice but to free him. Where is he being held?
Behind the barracks, along the docks. Please, hurry.
Don't worry. I specialize in bringing trouble to my enemies. Well, that I was about to say, that certainly doesn't feel like the right direction, but it was. So we gotta go that way. So they're clearly using their politics. I mean, very obviously using their politics and their strength and their clout rather efficiently. I mean, they rolled in and made me look really stupid in a heartbeat. Hi! Ow! Pitiful showing, guys. Pitiful showing of yourselves. Person was one shot and they still landed a hit on me. $7. Just stole someone's retirement fund.
Thank you for freeing me from those murderers' clutches. Do you know where my friend is? She went to stick up those horrible posters.
She sent me to rescue you. She was imprisoned, but she'll probably get out soon. The presence of these men will prove that she had no intention of causing an insurrection.
Oh, you've taken a great weight off my shoulders. I was worried she'd been killed. They were such brutes.
I must destroy the rest of those posters. Do you have
I just love how so many of the voices in this game do not match the people whatsoever.
Just outside of town, in a small hut, if my memory serves me well. You should go and check.
Thank you. And try to avoid the Devesps in the future. They're dangerous.
That dude's like, you ain't gotta tell me twice, bro. He's like, I am, outie. He's like, they offered me a job, bro. I'm supposed to get down. Yeah, take any of those down I see, you know? Oh, there's a lot of you guys here. Cute. Oh no, I'm poisoned. Oh no, I'm poisoned. Oh guys, they were no match for my smoke 'em if you got 'em technique, where I just unleash all of my magic. Make it explode. I'll talk to D. Corsillion. Obviously, we're not even caught up to them yet. These folks, the Devesps, are way ahead of me. We head them off at Taleme, or, well, with Taleme at St. Matthias. So that's a positive. Other than that, though, looks like we may have gotten ahead of them in New Serene. Really don't want to, like, you know, jinx myself or
Beside
anything.
you seem somewhat gloomy. What's troubling you?
As you may have heard, the DeVesp family has sent a delegation to the island. It's led by the prince's daughter herself.
Ah, most curious. And very worrying indeed. But you didn't come all this way in person just to bring me the bad news, I take it?
You read my mind. Knowledge is power. I need all the information
Am I
you've got.
G.I. Joe now?
I recovered some documents that Aurelia intended to
this
use
Arnold
against
Palmer.
us. I also brought you the wedding contract.
Let me see. Yes. A skillful blend of truths and untruths, as is to be expected. I'm afraid, however, this letter from Julia d'Orsay, Constantine's mother, is genuine. But your cousin is not to blame for his mother's folly.
His mother's
Caused him
folly.
more harm than good, and he was but a child when his brother was killed. But the implication that he's not the prince's son is absurd. You know them both, and you know how much Constantine looks like his father. As for these documents about your mother, poor Livy would never have deceived your father. And furthermore...
It's all right. I know. I'm a native of Tir-Fredi. My real mother was a Deneg out of the Seaside Nemeus clan. So in a way, all this is both true and completely false. I'm not General de Sarde's son, and my mother never deceived him.
I wasn't aware you knew. It's true you were adopted, and though the adoption was somewhat irregular, in any case, I doubt that this information could truly be used against you. The revelations about Constantine are more cause for concern. But since you recovered the evidence, we needn't worry about it being used against us. Providing it's the only copy, of course.
I believe so.
Sure about that?
What do you make of the marriage contract? Is it genuine?
Well, the writing is that of a court clerk. But their
Clark?
handwriting all looks the same. Would be difficult to tell if it was truly written by your uncle. As for the seal, well, I'm almost certain that it is a forgery. But an excellent one at that. That being said, without the seal itself, you'd be hard-pressed to prove it. If we denounce this contract without evidence, everyone will say that it's just an excuse to get out of the wedding.
In that case, I need to find that seal. Let's hope Aurelia de Vesp has brought it with her.
I'd wager she did. She may want to use it again. If you want to find it, you'll have to get her away from her camp to have a good chance to search her belongings.
As I'm supposed to be organizing the princess's arrival, Lady Mirange can surely help by sending for her. Thank you, sir.
Was there anything else you wish to ask?
Nope, you've been an absolute
I
G
must
every
be
time.
on my way.
I gotta come and
Goodbye.
talk to you. So, strike back. Go talk to Lady Mirange. How's this all gonna play out? I'm super curious. Like, I know we're worried about Constantine, which is just not needed, considering, you know, one, he's dying of the Malachor, but two, he is currently lost in the woods, and we're kind of gallivanting around doing other things instead of, I don't know, helping him. So, you know. But it does seem like a lot of your choices kind of have interactions with this quest, which I think is pretty unique.
By the look on your face, you've already experienced the De Vesp's deceit firsthand.
Indeed. Aurelia tried to blackmail us. I had to recover evidence she gathered against my cousin and myself, and stop a riot in town she caused by sticking up posters which mocked us, and which depicted you as the heroine.
And I can assure you I'm not responsible.
I don't doubt it, madam. However, Sir de Corsillon told me that the seal used on the wedding contract was fake, but that we needed the fake seal itself to prove it and put an end to this sham.
So you would like me to get Aurelia de Vesp away from her quarters so you can search them at your leisure?
That's the general idea. She did ask us to organize her arrival. Your message shouldn't surprise her.
Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm going to write. The young de Vesp may be talented, but I have years more experience. Oh, If I may offer some advice, you should question the Nauts who brought her here. They must have gleaned some information on our charming princess on such a long journey in close quarters.
Lady
Admiral
Morange,
Cabral
you
should
are
know
the
where they are.
best.
You should go and see her. Do you have any other questions?
Goodbye, Lady.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Ma'am, I want to marry you. Oh, wait. Sorry, my girlfriend's standing here. Ask Admiral Cabral for information. I'm not used to using this controller, so I'm not used to the paddles on the back. I keep just holding the A button. It's like, this is way more comfortable. I mean, do I really need to go ask her? You know what I mean? Do I really? I'm not really crazy about taking this step because I feel like we're just adding a. We'll ask her real quick. I don't know what help it's gonna be, but you're kind of stuck there.
Greetings, Admiral. I came to see you as I seek information about Aurelia de Vespe and her entourage. Since they landed on this island, they haven't ceased their efforts to undermine our city and our diplomatic position. And since they traveled on your ships for several months, I thought you and your men would surely have things to say about them.
We don't make a habit of revealing information about our passengers, but I'm willing to make an exception this time. Since we got here, part of our ship's crew, those who were in contact with the de Vespes, haven't been heard from. The rest of the crew, the ones who steered the ship, are here. They're worried and fear the worst for their comrades. I would be very grateful if you inquired of their whereabouts. If you find them alive, I will not object to them telling you everything they know. Quite the opposite. One thing is certain. The de Vespes will never set another foot on one of our ships.
Rest assured, I'll do my best to find them. Goodbye, Admiral.
These folks appear to make enemies.
I need to be going.
Literally everywhere they go. Let's see. Change the follow-up. So yet again, we still have to search for the missing Nauts. Which I mean, I'm dead ass, cool ass with the Nauts, so I am going to do what I can to find their peeps. So we're just gonna take a little bit of a jaunt here to the world exit, and we'll be good. Yeah, I can't wait to see one of the other endings for this game. I'm super curious. I'm still not sure what direction I'm gonna go. I know I think there's 4 different endings. So it should be fascinating regardless. So we shall see what we end up coming up with. I might pick the worst one, honestly, because I had the best ending originally. So maybe I'll go for the worst ending now. Ruins Camp. Use this break to manage your characters. I don't need to. Everybody's wildly geared up and I can't mess with their levels or anything, which admittedly I do enjoy that from time to time in my games. Is sometimes it's nice when the AIs just kind of manage their own levels and manage all their own stuff so I don't have to do it myself. Oh, my voice just did there, that was weird. Hi. Pew, 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 pew. Are you my next opponent? Alright, you guys are on your own. I want to see you guys fight. Ooh. I like the guitar player following me around. Kurt's obviously doing much better. Ciora, she's not. She's kind of getting beat up. Kurt, go over there and bonk this man. Bonk. Alright, guys, I want to say that was disappointing. I took down like 5 guys. Just saying. Key to not sell. I mean, I want to loot all their stuff. Stuff in this game's expensive. You know what I mean? According to Ptolemy's records, Cornelia was born. Got rid of her old humans, entered the order. Alright, that's just a note on the Mother Cardinal kind of talking. We already know all of her secrets. Governor Burin, yeah, we know all
Those
this.
Vesps disgust me with their little files full of horrible information on everyone. But make no mistake, if we don't stop them, they'll have the whole island at their beck and call with this kind of information.
Yeah, you see...
Hey, is someone here? We need help. Help!
I'm here.
Thank you. Thank you immensely for having freed us. Had we stayed here, those lunatics would have killed us.
They already killed one of the men by giving him some kind of potion.
Yes, Aurelia de Vesp
This is
came
a Four Loko.
with a smile on her face and poisoned one of our men. To test the effects of a plan. That's what she said.
We must go through Aurelia's things. We need to prove that the wedding contract was forged.
These guys are like,
from
what are you
causing
talking
harm.
about? What wedding
Did you
contract?
see or hear anything which could help me while you traveled here with Aurelia de Vesp?
That woman is very secretive. She isn't the kind of person who speaks of her plans in front of those she treats as servants.
I served her in her cabin. Every time I came in, she slipped the documents she was reading or writing in special chests. However, one day I heard her talking to one of her followers. She told him that with all the information they had gathered, they would easily take over the island.
Well, I mean, it's proving a little bit more difficult with me
She
here.
clearly spoke of bringing the other governors to their knees with the information she had against them. She wants to blackmail them.
She probably kept us locked up here because she knew that we had heard her plans.
That's undoubtedly true. Thank you for this information. Do you know how to get back to the Admiral now that you're free?
Yes. Don't worry. We'll soon be back on our ship. Thanks.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys. Alright, so that didn't take nearly as long. I thought that was going to be a bit more tiresome than it was. Alright, looks like I just got to pretty much barrel straight forward here. Allegedly. Everything at this point is a bit alleged. You know what? What am I doing, dude? There's a camp right here. Speaking of camp, what the hell is that one? I just... Please tell me I can just... Curse the layout of this terrain. This is not, by any means, my favorite area we've been to. I don't like the terrain here. I'm not a fan of the terrain. The Vesp camp. Oh, so we're just killing everybody now, eh? I'm fine. Maybe you guys should do some work. Thanks, Kurt. Come on, 2-on-1. Get it. I wonder if you tried, like, sneaking in the back way. I wonder if you could actually, like, get into the camp without fighting anybody. Which, I mean, screw these guys entirely. They're a bunch of jerks. So, I'm not really being put out by putting them to rest. Keep the Nauts who served us during the crossing locked up in underground rooms under the ruins in the south of the region. They must not reveal what they witnessed, and having a few Nauts hostage could be of use against our admiral if need be. So the whole DeVesp family just lost the ability to sail on Naut ships, which, I mean, there's no one else sailing, so it sounds like y'all kind of poo-poos yourself. What's over here? Unfortunately, my plan to get rid of the Sarday and their companions. Whoa, turn this down. Oh, I recovered all of her files. What a shame. The other support Constantine would have bent the knee without balking. However, we have enough evidence to keep those two connivers in step. Yet I fear that my plan will be difficult to implement. Even if I do manage to make those two obey, the former governor and the other Dorsey family loyalists still hold sway over the colony here and could jeopardize my plans. Alas, I've run out of poison, but I've spotted a few plants in the area that could be of use. Once Lady Morange is out of the picture, I will rid the others, and then we'll have to... all we have to do is rise up and take our places at the head of the city. Father will be surprised, but I'm sure he'll be proud. What's this? Oh. The fake seal, so we got that.
A fake seal. I must admit that the DeVesps are clever and well equipped.
In any case, thanks to this seal, we can prove that the contract was forged. And we can send Mr. Vesp back to the continent.
That may be so, but after seeing what was written in that
We missed the
journal,
camp area.
I'm worried about Lady Morange. We should try to find an antidote.
That's exactly what I'm going to do first.
In this region should be able to help us. They must know about all the plans.
I think this DLC's coming to a head already, which is fine. It's not very long. From what I read online, it's not super long. This is a good DLC, though. There's a lot of really good storytelling. The overall, just kind of what you're doing. It's still more of sort of just the same. And in reality, that's not a bad thing. If you already liked the game and you got more of it, then you got more of the good stuff. So, new enemy type's pretty cool. The new wildlife, not overtly threatening in any way, but not an issue. Not everything has to be super dangerous and hard to kill. Sometimes it just needs to be an animal that freshens things up. But again, they don't do anything super special. They're weird bipedal cats, which weirds me out. But hey. But I think the story itself is doing major. Ooh. Kurt definitely can't use it. That was a 5 agility weapon. He's low agility. He can't use that. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of one of the reasons why I like this game so much, is the story itself is really good. That's why I'm here and why I like playing games like this. Gameplay is average at best, but the story itself is fantastic. Speaking of bipedal, the furries! The furries are back! Get away from me! How's the Done God? How do I reach? Are you underneath me? That doesn't seem right. Doesn't say you're below me. Wait, you are below me. I just saw a light down. How do I get down there? Oh, well, now I got some. Yeah, no. It looks like there's a hole. Wow, alright. I went the wrong way. I thought they were up here near the waterfall. That's why I came up this way, because I was like, oh, okay. I sure hope more furries don't attack me over here. Hey, Kurt. I got this axe. That apparently he cannot use. Apparently only I could. Holy crap. Yeah, apparently only I can use it, and the saber. Giant two-handed saber, very interesting. Sabers are nice, like, light, fast weapons, and the fact that I can get a claymore version of it's pretty cool. I like giant versions of, like, lighter weapons. Like, if somebody handed me, like, here's a claymore variant of a rapier, I'd just be like, bro, what? But also, yes. You're better off just using a spear at that point. Give me a damn pike. We'll call it good. This reminds me, I got a bone to pick with most video games. Spears, halberds, glaives, polearms in general. Massively underutilized. Massively. Dude, polearms are sick. Like, freaking the stately halberd, dude? Come on. What? Give me a freaking halberd. I don't ask for much. You know, I'm a simple guy. Bro, I didn't even know I can come down here. There's a whole other section of this map I didn't even realize existed. Bruh. Bruh. Holy shit. Hi. Vad.
Oi, Onol Manawi.
Hi.
Hello.
Tirtumat. I'm Vad from the Beragnodas clan. I need to speak to you.
Burtir tumad donegada.
Tirtumat, Siora. I hope your friend will be able
Looks like I'm
to
getting
help
roped into
us.
another side quest.
I've heard people talking about you in the village, and Dunkas respects you, so
Your guy in the back
I'm
seems to be
sure
having trouble.
You'll understand.
What is it?
This land has been sacred for generations, and only the Donegader of our clan can come to calm the anger of Enon Milfrichtingen.
This is where he spilled the burning blood of the land to destroy our enemies. The sun trembled and the sky was black for days.
It is madness to come back here, especially for Renaiksen. You must leave and take all the other...
Oh, I'm working on
Renaiksen
that, bud. Don't worry about
Do
it.
not fret. I intend to ensure that they don't stay long. Neither here nor on this island, for that matter.
I hope so, Honor Manawi. Because we can already feel the anger rising up to Credennis. And many would die if it spread.
And these Renaikse don't understand anything. They're multiplying like flies. No sooner had the ones in black arrived from the sea than others came from the woods to surround them. And now here you are.
I promise that these lands will soon find their peace.
Do you have anything else to ask us?
Yeah.
Yes, I actually need your help. I'm sure you know all about the plants in this region. Do you know of any that are poisonous? The leader of those who came here plans to poison one of my friends.
It's true that the leader left the camp at one point. She stayed in the woods for a while.
I don't like Aurelia.
If it was poisonous plants she was after, I'm sure she would have collected sedec leaves at this time of year. It's a slow but horrible poison, which causes a great deal of suffering. But the antidote
There's probably
can
gonna be a
found
Nadai
in
guarding
some
them.
roots that we know well.
You're in luck. We have a small bottle. Anyone who drinks it quickly after being poisoned will survive.
The guy just staring up at the rock behind him.
I'm
It's
infinitely
like,
grateful.
Do you have anything else to ask us?
nah, thank you guys.
Thanks again for your...
I did see a cave of some interest back here, which... Are you guys sleeping? Yes, they were, but apparently they're incorporeal when they're sleeping. I was right to come this direction. I think. I don't know. Might not be anything good back here. Not really. Just kind of hoping to fight a Nadai or a Guardian, if you wish. Call them by what they're called, and that's gonna be that. So that's kind of cool. This this area obviously, you know, has a lot more history involved with it than you know, initially appears, because they even said, like, this is where an elemental fricked and, like, the volcano erupted and, you know, killed a bunch of the original settlers. Marksman's Arquebus. Letter from a thief to his brother. Moved to the wilderness, and it turns out unique weapons. Oh! Find all unique weapons hidden in this region. Well, another rare achievement. I will take that. I wasn't even trying. That was sheer luck. Couple of 10-ones here. Threatening. Good, maybe you guys can get in here and actually do some fighting. Thanks. But yeah, it's kind of cool that, you know, this is kind of a historical location, I guess you would say. There's so much world and lore in this game that I feel like if you're not paying attention, you're gonna miss a lot. I.e. the fact that they hid very significant pieces of the story behind companion missions. Those were not main missions. So if you did this but didn't do any of the companion missions, you might learn some stuff about your character that you probably should have figured out. Alright, we're gonna travel back to Lady Morange. Unfortunately, Aurelia has gotten way ahead of us. No. Let me clear up my inventory real fast, too. I got my chest here. Where is Afra? Afra, can I give you this real... I cannot give you that really cool gun. Never mind. That's a gigantic two-handed katana. Grand Saber of the Far East. That's sick. King. I am taking these. I do not mean to take those. We're gonna just put all these cool weapons away. Marksman's Arquebus, the Vespe Golden Pistol. Sag that the game will not let you just give really good weapons to your companions like that. It's like, come on, just let me give Kurt the giant axe. As I said though, like my companions are really strong. I'm really strong. I'm very certainly over-leveled to a high degree. Over-leveled, over-geared. As I said, I should have played the game on hard. Could have got another achievement. Oh, shit!
Oh, thank you. Thank you for saving me. I never imagined the Devesps would go so far. She tried to poison me.
Don't mention it. The Doneigada of the Duncas clan should also be thanked, my lady. They gave us the antidote.
May they be blessed. I'll send them a present to thank them. But you should go straight to the palace. Aurelia de Vesp was headed there. I'm afraid she may try to take over by force.
I hope she
I'll
does.
go there right away. Get well soon, my lady.
I hope she tries to take over by force. Like, I want to beat her up. Feel bad for those two guards that just have to stand out here all day, every day. Rainsleers know. Hi!
Aurelia de Vesp. On behalf of Governor Constantin d'Orsay, you are under arrest.
Oh, really? Hardly surprising. Typical of the d'Orsay family's underhanded methods. On what grounds, might I ask?
Firstly, for fraud and forgery. The wedding contract you gave us is fake.
Your lies are as dismal as they are desperate. The contract bears the seals of both my father and your prince. Is he trying to back out? Or has his idiot son simply decided to disobey him?
Neither. The d'Orsay seal upon this contract is forged, and I can prove it. Here. This is what was used to seal the contract. A cleverly made counterfeit we found in your camp.
That seal proves nothing. You probably made it yourself to undermine me. That contract could not be more authentic. The same, however, cannot be said of your noble lineage.
The second charge made against you is the attempted murder of Lady Morange. Are you also going to deny that your men attacked her?
This is a very serious accusation. I assure you that I had no knowledge of any attack on the former governor. And if an attack did indeed take place, I am certainly not the one responsible.
Is that so? Then why does this journal, written in your handwriting, say that you wish to rid your city of all d'Orsay sympathizers? And that you'd found the perfect poison to do the deed in the forest surrounding your camp? Thankfully for Lady Morange, the Doneigada living in the region gave us an antidote.
A journal only conveys thoughts, not facts.
Oh my god,
Don't tell me
I hate
you
her.
never
I hate
wished
her
for
so
someone's death
much.
without actually acting on those thoughts. And more to
No,
the
I
point,
usually kill the
who's
people
to
I say I'm gonna
that
kill.
journal's genuine in the first place. Your so-called evidence, Mr. de Sade, is but lie after lie.
Lastly, you are accused of having sequestered and murdered the Naughts who brought you to this island.
Another baseless accusation. I don't know how you could possibly prove my involvement.
As it happens, we freed the survivors, and they are very willing to testify against you. For all the charges set against you, you are under arrest.
The malachor upon you, de Sade. I greatly underestimated you. How wrong I was. I should have courted you and made you my ally. Together, we would have been unstoppable.
Yeah, I don't like
Very well.
jerks.
What are you going to do with me?
You'll be imprisoned here while we wait for the Congregation Council's ruling. Go on.
Just like punches her right in the boob. Just like straight up uppercut. Just, ah! Flies up and hits her in the face.
The De Vesps would have tried to impose themselves to the bitter end. It's fantastic that you gathered all this evidence. We won't have a ruling from the council for months. Years even. But I'm sure the De Vesps will pay a heavy price for Aurelia's folly, and the d'Orsay family will emerge greater than ever. Anyway, you should destroy the documents you found. Nobody else should ever get hold of them.
You're right. I'm going to burn them all right now, just to be on the safe side. Goodbye, sir. Thank you for your help.
I merely gave you guidance. That is...
Ooh. Ooh. Destroy the incriminating documents. But first, I got swag. Alexandre de Vesper-Rapier. Oh, that boy fancy. It's also really good. Can you use it? It is significantly weaker than her sacrificial sword. Let's see what this armor's on. I mean, it's fancy, but it's not as good. Devesp armored doublet. It's pretty slick looking, yet again. Endurance 4 does nothing for me. It is barely stronger than my stuff. Can you use it? No. No. Alright, you can't use any of the Devesp stuff. Sag. Was really hoping for a boss fight of some sort. I'm also pretty sure if you were to slack and just do like go and just be like, ugh. I'm just gonna do this without
is to destroy the evidence the Devesps collected about us.
You know. Nope. Burn the files about your companions.
The web of lies cast upon my friends.
Reputation up with everybody. Put an end to Aurelia Devesp's plans. Cool. Yeah, I'm yeah. Why would I keep files on my friends? You know what I mean? Alright, let's go find Constantine. Let's go save my cousin who's been missing now for probably multiple days. I think all my companions like me. Yeah, I'm friendly with all of them. The Bridge Alliance, and Coin Guard don't necessarily like me right now. Yeah, as I said before, I struggled with the Bridge Alliance. Do you guys really want some? You messed up. You messed up, Wolf Bear. Excuse me. Yeah, I struggled with the Bridge Alliance originally, and
This is the camp that Constantine's escort must have established.
It wasn't a landslide that did this, but combat. A deadly one. I sure hope our little governor has escaped the carnage.
Search the zone. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what's happened here.
well, you say search the zone, but I do all the searching.
The tents were lacerated by what looks like claws, and there are traces of blood everywhere. Some of these men must have been attacked in their sleep by beasts. Most of the weapons are missing. Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without defenses. Our soldiers were attacked by surprise, and there were animals among the assailants. However, our men reacted properly. They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies, and no sign of Constantine or Katasak's presence here. Perhaps they were in another place, and the soldiers wanted to join them. We need to follow the tracks.
Alrighty.
This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the zone and taken this path followed by their assailants. This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Katasak and Constantine were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult, but rather a place of anchoring. A place where Donegada perform a ritual to become Sinol Menawi. These places are charged with great energy. Perhaps Katasak wanted to use it to bring relief to your cousin.
Perhaps. There are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find.
Search the place, but only me, really, because, you know, the game only cares about me. I can't really put any points down. I need 2 points to do anything, but I do have a talent point. Science level 3, so I can get more stuff. Should have grabbed vigor. This won't matter, honestly.
This blade is a native ritual knife.
That's a sword, but okay.
And this bowl contained a potion. Someone wanted to perform a ritual here. Could Katasak have found a better means to alleviate Constantine's symptoms?
So now here's my question. This is the disappearance of Constantine. I think in both of my playthroughs, I chose Katazak, which is the native healer. I did not choose the priest healer. So I wonder how different this would be had I chosen the priest. I didn't realize I'd made the same decision twice until, like, just now.
Nor Katazak are among them. Crater, without a doubt caused by an explosive potion. The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken such drastic measures. Constantine and Katazak must have been visiting this place. Perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual. When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened, and many fell during the fight. But a group was able to escape down this path. We need to continue following their tracks.
Yeah, it just occurred to me that this is the decision I made before. Very interesting.
More tracks. Footprints. They must have fled this way.
Hey, there's trees on fire.
These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat. These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against? Another burnt tree. This path seems to have been scorched in flames.
Come on, get closer.
More signs of an explosion. I can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions.
Something tells me it wasn't all explosive potions
New
that did this.
footprints. It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here. There are not only the corpses of our own men, but where could these other soldiers have come from?
These are coin guard, but I couldn't tell you if they served the Bridge Alliance or Taleme.
More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives on them?
And, I mean, why did they come into contact with so many beasts? Why did it look like an army of animals came to destroy them? See any more signs of combat? So, let's see, is there one back here maybe? No, I'm out of the zone. Okay. Follow the traces of combat. This way? I think it was that way. Let's go back up the hill.
There are footprints.
There we go.
Only a handful made it up to here.
Interesting texture there.
The path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantine Hawkins.
Alright, yeah, you guys handle it now. I nearly took the thing down by myself. Come on. Fine, there you go, guys.
These rocks were broken, as if they had taken cannon fire. What could have happened here? I don't recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see. According to this note, this troop came from an outpost of the Bridge Alliance close by. A patrol, no doubt. Could the bridge in some way be linked to this attack? That makes no sense.
They don't particularly like it.
These vials look familiar. Katasach used the very same to stock his potions. He must have come here. I'm going to pick them up.
And I already did.
I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantine, what have you gotten yourself into again? Very well. Let's sum things up. Constantine
Very well.
and Katasach
Like anybody said
definitely
anything
came
to
through here to perform some
do anything.
sort of ritual, but they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack. You have strayed far from the path. No one would have attacked Katasach.
Unless he himself was behind it. He is a powerful Donegad. The beasts obey him.
How could you even think something like that? He is a healer. He brought comfort to your cousin.
Perhaps he only did it to gain our trust. With Constantine captive, he now has leverage to apply to the colonists and force them to accept his conditions. But in all truth, I have no idea what to think. But regardless of who is guilty,
But I'm going to absolutely put all the blame on the natives.
Return to Wenchavier to learn more. Perhaps Katasach returned there. Or maybe his Voglendai could tell us where to find him. We're also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers were involved in the combat, or at least the end of it. They must have some stories for us.
I doubt that the Alliance would have decided to openly attack their ally. Don't forget that they owe their continued presence on the island to you.
And thanks to you, I know. But their men were there, on the cliff. And Constantine is no longer among us. Maybe those men are still loyal to the preceding commander. However, one way or another, Constantine is in danger. Let us be on our way without further delay.
Okay. Question. One of the issues is we are all the way up in the middle of fucking nowhere. We will go and investigate this outpost because I mean we're here. I don't see a reason not to go and investigate it. So Constantine's missing. Trees are on fire. There is undoubtedly a lot of animals attacked, which is pretty synonymous with a native attack because they can, you know, call on the animals for help. So it gonna be what it gonna be. Just let you guys get close. I'm gonna do my fancy attack here. You guys are here, so I don't need to worry about my magic as much. I almost never need to use healing potions, too. Like, I don't... Healing or magic potions. Like, I know I was concerned about getting the tier 3. Or, like, the greater potions. It's not really necessary, if I'm being honest. Was there a gigantic, natural barrier here? Well, it was at one point. I remember this area. There used to be a big... like landslide here. Hello.
Colonials? You must have gotten lost to have come this far from nowhere. To whom do I owe the honor?
Desarde. I am legate of the Congregation of Merchants on this island.
A legate? Here? Pardon my dismay, but we don't get many official sorts around here. Captain Idris. I am the ranking officer in charge of this Bridge Alliance outpost. What can I do for you, sir?
I'm looking for Constantine d'Orsay, the island governor of the Congregation of Merchants.
A governor? Here? Whatever would he be doing in this rat hole?
My cousin was part of an expedition in this region. His men and his camp were attacked. They nearly all died. But we found no trace of his body, which has us hoping that he may still be alive. Wounded and holding up somewhere, or even captured.
Have you cast your suspicions in our direction? I hope this is a joke. We've had neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. In my book, we've been totally forgotten. I wouldn't risk the few lives remaining to attack a governor's camp. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellency, but we haven't seen him. And we definitely haven't kidnapped him. The region is dangerous. The natives are heartless. You should be looking in their direction.
You do know that we found the bodies of several men from the garrison up there, don't you?
How could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note, signed by your hand.
And they are dead. I had hoped they'd have survived and would eventually return.
Explain yourself, Captain. What were your men doing on the clifftop?
They were monitoring the zone. They were to warn us of any troop movements. We have lost too many men to surprise attacks. We decided to take initiative and be ready. Yesterday, we heard screams and saw some strange lights up there. But I was hoping...
And you didn't go and see for yourself? You hear screams, certainly those of your own men, and you don't do anything.
So the last of my men give up their lives for nothing as well? You can think of me as a coward if you like. But me, I'm taking no more unnecessary risks.
Why do I have the feeling
Bad
that you're
things
holding
happen
something
around
back?
here all the time.
I am convinced that you are hiding something from me, Captain. I will return.
And my answers will not change. Anything else?
I know you haven't told me everything about the attack that took... I can see how difficult your present situation has become. I'm certain you haven't been paid either for quite some time. I cannot solve all of your problems. But what would you say if I took care of that one, at least?
A little gold would certainly improve the morale of my men. One of the men I posted there returned during the night.
A survivor? Excellent. Did he tell you what happened?
He wasn't able to say a word. He collapsed unconscious 2 steps past the doorway. Our nurse sits with him, but there is little hope that he will come back to himself.
That's not
His wounds are extremely serious. He's just refusing to die.
I'm sorry to hear that, Captain. Perhaps we could do something for him.
Go and see the nurse. Perhaps you can do something to help the poor boy. I can't
Poor
take it
boy.
anymore. To lose another man. Anything else?
I need to be going.
I would very...
Let's go get this surviving soldier's account, his Netflix account. Tell me your password.
What are you doing there? This is an infirmary.
I know.
I know. I've come to see the wounded soldier. The captain told me you might need my help.
That is very kind of him. But alas, it's a little late.
What are you saying? Is the soldier...
No, he still lives. But I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to replenish my stocks. I no longer have a single remedy. And now that we have a wounded patient, I can only wipe water on his brow and hope.
Do you know what type of remedy would allow him to survive?
Yes, at least I think so. It's a known potion that heals burns.
I see. Give me the recipe.
Thank you.
Cool. I think there's a crafting table right out here. If not, I'm going to be sad. Sovereign potion against burns. Assemble it. Oh yes. No, that's the wrong button. That was tactical mode, which is not really necessary. Just give it to her, apparently. You can rub it on him.
Were you able to concoct the potion against...
Yes, I was. Might we...
Give it to me.
I'll take... We must wait and be patient now.
Will he make it?
I hope so. We'll know soon enough. This potion is extremely potent.
And if he survives, when could we speak to him?
Come back tomorrow at the same time. We'll know...
Very well.
See you soon.
Okay, so... Hey, my cousin's missing, and, you know, it's paramount that we get this information. Come back tomorrow. It's like, bro. Yeah, and as you guys can see, there was a little contract board there, which I'm avoiding because I don't find it necessary. If I was playing this on my own, you know, my own personal time, which I did the first time, and I took on a lot of those contracts, and let me tell you what, game gets a little long in the tooth when you do everything. Sleep for a couple more hours till dawn. There we go. Let's just go hang out at this camp and just wait for this guy to recover. You know what I mean? My cousin's missing. It's fine. He's waited days for me to handle my business with the Devesps. It's fine. It's okay. I wonder what happens if you would have found him first, though. You know what I mean? Like, if you would have, like, kind of did all this. I don't remember if I find him until the end of the game, though. Figure it out. Everything's so far apart. Oh, what's up, my good man?
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better. A lot better. Are you the one who saved me? The nurse told me.
I simply prepared the potion that she told me how to make. Nothing more. Could you tell me what happened during the attack?
I will try. They're not really memories I'm fond to bring back. A lot of my friends died up there. We were posted up on the peak to follow rebel movement. It had been a couple of days when we heard sounds of fighting not far from our position. Men were screaming in our own language. So we went to see what was happening. Soldiers of the Coin Guard and an islander were trying to protect a young man. He seemed dire ill.
Konstantin Katasak and his escort. Who were they fighting against?
Dozens of wild animals. They seemed completely enraged and intent on devouring them. And there were flames.
Nature don't even like y'all.
Where were they coming from?
I don't know. My friends and other soldiers fell one after the other. I didn't see everything. All was blood and confusion with beasts and fire. But I thought I saw another islander. Big. He's the one who took the sickened man. There was practically no one left on the battlefield. I was wounded and I passed out. I came to when I heard voices of islanders approaching. Rebels. I thought to myself, they're coming to finish off the wounded. I got up with difficulty and fled. I dragged myself here. And you know the rest.
I'm going to have to go and find these rebels.
You shouldn't do that. They killed all of my friends.
Are you sure about that, though?
You take a great risk.
That's
We sure about that?
Rest now. You're still far from having recovered.
Yes, it's best I leave now. I've learned enough. I'll have a word with your captain. Goodbye.
It seems like it was a decision here. I could have just went out the back door. Hip hip hooray. Seems like I could have picked one or the other. They never put an or next to it, so you kind of don't know what you're getting yourself into until you do it.
I was told that you saved my soldier. Thank you. You can't imagine what this means to us.
Please. I did nothing more than follow the instructions your nurse gave me.
Did you learn what you needed to learn?
Yes. I was able to question your man and he told me what he saw. He and his company heard sounds of the attack. and they went to investigate. My cousin's escort were already nearly annihilated by animals that jumped out from all sides. A strange sorcerer controlled them. It was he that took my cousin.
One of those rebel savages, no doubt. I knew that they'd be behind all of this. They must have learned that an important man was in the region and thought he would make the perfect hostage. I'm sorry. I would give you some men, but...
Don't apologize. I know where the camp can be found, and if my cousin is there, I will free him.
Like you freed the scholars. You're a good man, Excellency.
I know.
Thank you again for saving my soldier.
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do the same.
Go. I mean, we're still assuming. We're making assumptions again here, guys. We're making assumptions. And I'm not gonna, you know. So I've got concrete evidence. You're innocent until proven guilty. I'm not saying some of the natives have been evil and or big jerks, but for the most part, they're pretty chill folks. Whoops. Put your damn hands away, you dummy. We're gonna go to the diggy hole camp. I think, yeah, this way. No, I know where I am now. Okay. 9 billion miles away from anything. That's done. You can get out of my way now, because you're simply interfering. What's up, y'all? Question, Darren. This is the village chief, Bob.
Hello.
Renaigse, there you are again. What do you want?
To speak to you about my cousin's capture and the massacre of his escort. A soldier from the nearby outpost survived and told us that you were present on the battlefield.
No, he didn't say Herspes.
I know that you see us as your enemies, but we are not here to harm you. I only seek to find the man I consider to be my brother, as well as the man who was protecting him. Katisach, one of your greatest Donegada.
No Donea Exregao would attack Katasach.
If you didn't attack him, you must know what happened to them. I was told that an islander took my cousin away. Perhaps your men were there to aid them.
We do not have your cousin, and we do not know what happened to him.
See, that's a better approach. He's like, hey, bro, like, I'm just looking for my cousin.
He died from his wounds. That night, we heard the sounds of a terrible combat. The ground shook all the way to our homes. We went to see, but we arrived too late. The last breath of Katasach had returned to the wind when we arrived there, and many of the Renaigse were dead. We could do no more. We carried the body of the Donegad and brought it here.
He gave his life to protect Constantine. May he rest in peace. This request might surprise you, but we would like to see him.
No, we do not have a speak to dead scroll.
What do you want to do with him, Renaigse?
Examine him to understand what killed him. We were told that an island native was there and that he likely led the attack.
No Donea Exregao would attack Katasach. You have been lied to, or they were mistaken.
That is the very reason I need to see his body.
There's forces at work here beyond
You may
what I
see him.
know.
But if you desecrate his body,
Oh, shut
you will pay
up,
for this
bro.
offense with your life.
Where is Katazak's body, my friend? Y'all couldn't have kept it nearby? I mean, he might be starting to stink up the joint at this point. I don't know. I mean, y'all just did leave him in the open. Oh, I put him in. Oh, his whole chest is ripped open.
I hate myself for having suspected him. Forgive me, Donegad. To have doubted your loyalty and even more for what we are about to do. Now then, let's see what story this corpse has to tell. The corpse retains the marks of a bludgeoning. There are large bruises all over it. I can see no wounds that could be attributed to a blade or a musket shot. The major wound is found on the chest, which was crushed by something tremendous, to the degree that the skin was torn. The ribs are in pieces and the organs.
I like how the camera was just like way too high for that shot.
And smell of burnt flesh. There is a powdery spot on this wound, as if from ash or dusty gravel. Katazak bore the brunt of this attack or incredible force. I would venture to say it was
so the way his ribcage is,
I can only imagine one thing that could have
it's
inflicted
outward,
such a wound.
which
It's as
doesn't
if an
help his
enormous
case.
Burning
It would be
hit him right
inward,
in the center
not
of the
outward.
chest. And seeing as how the bodies of the soldiers we found were sporting wounds of a similar nature, we can deduce that we're on the tracks of a man or a creature capable of using molten rock as a weapon.
An
I
Elmil
can't
Frictamin.
imagine an Adaig behaving like this. It is not their way. That they might attack careless hunters or warriors, true, but to attack Katazak, the power to call volcano fires could only be that of a guardian. No simple man wields mountain fire.
We still don't really know who is actually behind this attack, nor what they want. Judging by the severity of these wounds, I fear the worst for Constantine.
All your experiments. You've learned so little. You've learned to fear. Your instincts should have been enough.
We had to at least try. Are you not even concerned or angered by what happened to Katazak?
We've grown accustomed to the loss of lives. Your relentless attacks and
Ma'am,
incessant
we're all like
treacheries.
worried and sad by this man's passing, and you're just an ass.
There is truth in your words. This attack is out of place. Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us. Anatalas Fair.
The Anatalis Fair. What is it? Tell me more.
It is a magical rite that only a person with a powerful bond to both spirits and nature can perform. It allows the Donegad who chants it to relive the last moments of an Onol Manawi.
That would allow us to at least see the face of his assassin.
If what I have heard is true, yes. To my knowledge, only one Donegad still living knows the ritual.
Let's ask her for her help then. She might be able to tell us what has become of Constantine.
You are quick to ask another to put her mind in danger for your own concerns. Imagine the pain of the wounds of another, shaking your body as the cold of death crushes your beating heart. This is what you must ask of the Tiernahach. It is the price she must pay for performing the ritual. When her companion was lost in battle, fighting against your own, she wanted to live that death beside her. Since that day, our Tiernahach Kadachtas has never breathed air with the same breath.
That would explain her distrust of the colonials.
You must make her see your purpose. It may be the only way you are going to learn the
She didn't really like us all too much anyways when we got there. Convince Mev, the Tiernahach Kadachtas, to help you. Now, for all of my sins, though many and varied, I have a lot of run around to do. Yeah, so we gotta go all the way back up. Oh no, there's actually a point here, which is actually going to be faster. Can I, like, slip through this wall somewhere? That'd be really bueno. Oh, there he is. Please tell me I can squeeze through here. Yes! My goodness. Okay, it's going to save me, like, literally a couple minutes of running. Ancient woods. I like how it tells you how much time it takes you to travel to these locations, which is cool in theory, but doesn't mean much. Doesn't mean much in a lot of regards. Hi, I've come to ask you to relive the death of Katazak. How do you feel about this?
Renoixe, why have you come here again?
I've come to ask you for help.
My help? You still seek the remedy for the sickness on your island? Or are you looking for something else?
My cousin has been taken, and I've been told that you could help me.
Truly? And in what way?
By performing the Anatalis Fair on the body of Katazak, the Donegat.
Katazak is dead. Under Vosh Dire. This is a great tragedy. He was a good man. Perhaps the best of us all. How did this happen?
He went with my cousin to a sacred site when they were attacked. My cousin has disappeared, taken according to a witness. And Katazak suffered terrible wounds. We examined him, and it seemed as if he had been struck by molten rock.
Fire of the earth. Only the Nadaig Manemen have the power to wield it. But none of our own would have attacked Katazak.
This is why we need your help. We want to understand and to find who's responsible.
And you will avenge the dead as you have avenged my wound in the past. Very well, Renoixe. I will help you.
It's pretty easy to convince her, honestly.
Understanding.
Bit easier than I expected.
Whales in suffering. Many Sinol Menawi have died. The Anatalis Fair may kill me, but at least I will know. You will need to act as my Voglendaig, and bring to me the necessary ingredients while I prepare.
What do you require?
A potion. And listen and remember. Or write in your
Some of the
language
camera cuts
what
are
I shall
so
tell you. Do not
weird.
forget, the viscera of the scavengers must be taken from a place near the battlefield, because they contain the flesh of those who fell. As for the personal object of Katazak, find his weapon, because it knew his fury and his despair.
He didn't have a weapon when I found his body. I'll search the battlefield.
Where can I find him?
In Duren's camp. She recovered him after the battle.
Very well. Not far from there is a sacred circle. You'll find me there when you have united all that I need. Then we can perform the ritual when the moon is high.
What is the moon high on?
In that case, let's go together to the ritual site. The place of the attack is not far from Duren's camp.
Very well. I'll follow you.
Cool. It takes me there at least. Gets me a little closer. A little bit closer. Okay. Craft potion for find Katazak's weapon. Yeah, let me really put that shit all the way up here, eh? I got a lot of running to do. Well, off we go. Shit, we might not get as far tonight as I planned, man. We are majorly being... A deer just vanished. Again, we are getting very close to the end of the game. And so things are getting spicier. So we're ramping up, essentially. I don't, unless it's a really important side quest, I don't think I'm going to take any more on. I.e. by important, I mean like a companion quest. Is there really a camp much closer? I mean, there is. Really want to reduce as much distance as I can. Stone arch. Go this way. But yeah, we're gonna hold off on any more side quests, and we're just gonna focus on the main story because we are close. And I've said that like 6 times already because my brain is not braining very well. I didn't even collect that. I'm just gonna walk away. That's embarrassing. You guys get the hell away from me. The fact that I ran past 3 of them. Okay, so it's dead ass in front of me. Got it. Hey, could you guys not? I would like to go retrieve my cousin's body. Something. Viscera, sorry. Cousin's body. We are trying to retrieve my cousin. Alright, up here. There's probably gonna be more animals waiting for me. Who would have thought? You're going to. Blast in here.
Drink a potion.
Fish them off. Why do I have to be? Why do I have to do all the work? You guys get in there. Thanks. Scavenger's organs.
I recognize this weapon. It's Katasak's.
I recognize this weapon, even though I've literally never seen that man
Let's take it back to Mev.
with that weapon ever. Okay, cool. They were like, yeah, you go to frickin' Hikmet. Potion. Cool. Now I'm a little closer because now I'm just gonna run down this hill. Yeah, because I think we're about to have a big bombshell dropped on us. We're about to have kind of the roof blown open here in just a second in terms of who the assailant is. Hi, Mev.
Were you able to find the elements I need for the ritual?
Done and dusted.
Here is what you asked me to bring.
This is good, but the moon is not yet high enough. Would you like to wait with me?
Yeah.
Yes, I'll keep you company.
Sit then in that case, and remain silent. I must meditate.
So we sat there for 14 hours and waited for things to happen. You know what? I'm gonna disappear for a second. Boing.
Katasar, we have come to
Let
learn
this
the
cutscene
truth
play
about
out.
death.
Pick my nose a little bit. Fritz, what's up, bud? She's using Speak to Dead. Stop her. It's not the right franchise.
Lemat, the Tahawan Kloisam, the Talugedon Velam,
They also closed up his chest,
the
apparently.
Taragam Buledam, the Tataminam Reloidan,
Put new clothes on him. It's very nice.
and Antelam for Fraptangom.
Katasak, help me, please.
Show no fear. I do not think he means you any harm.
What is this? This monster. Why is it attacking us?
I don't know. I don't understand. It is as if it seeks you out. It wants you.
You never should have done that.
Finbar.
To save one, Renaikse, you put us all in great peril. His spirit is different. He receives badly. You have woven the bond of the Deathbringer.
What is happening to you? Get a hold of yourself. Come on.
I cannot believe it. He has returned.
Who has?
Finbar. The High King. We thought he was dead. He disappeared months ago.
Is he the attacker? And what of Constantine? Have you seen a young blonde-haired man? He was sickly.
Yes.
The
golden-haired was there. And he was afraid. Katasak protected him before he was killed by Finbar. Leave me now. I am very tired.
Fair.
How are you feeling?
Better.
We're back.
What are you going to do now?
If I want to have
I
any
ate so
hope of
many
finding
boogers during that cutscene.
I must follow Vinbar. I have no choice.
You know where to look for him. Vinbar has been missing for moons.
The kings and queens could tell me when they saw him for the last time.
Then you
Consequently,
must earn the trust.
we have
Arm
our
yourself
other
with
story
patience
mission
and
is
courage
looking for
along
the High
the
King.
way. Your journey is still long.
Thank you, Mev. You have helped us greatly.
Do not thank me. I have not done this for you, but for Katasak. In
Fair
order
enough.
to satisfy my curiosity, I betrayed my king. You will find him and confront him, no doubt. All that remains for me to do is to pray that I have done nothing that cannot be fixed.
Farewell, Mev.
Find the trail of the High King Vinbar. So it's Constantine's fate, which has to go through on the High King's trail. So now we have to switch over. Because I don't think we have a marker anywhere in the world for that one. Yeah, as I suspected. Question, Deirdre, Ulan, or Dunkus, the clan leaders. To be honest, I don't remember where Dunkus is. I think he's in the Redwood. And he might be the guy to talk to. But we're gonna go over here to, this one. Hopefully you can't fast travel from that position, dumbass. Gotta head back up to camp. Again. So, the High King came back, and he's kidnapped our cousin. Zoom! It just instant transmissions itself out of here. But the High King has taken Constantine. We have to find the High King, which makes things a bit more complicated, because apparently he can use, you know, lava magic, essentially. So we've got to find him and confront him. Or work with him. I haven't quite figured out. Can't remember all too well what happens after I find this man. Vignamri. It was just breaking your journey. See if there's anything new. No. The answer is no. I think I'm in the armor I'm going to be in until the end of the game. It's actually astonishing how long ago it was I got some of my gear, and some of it just hasn't been replaced. Like, I got my ring like ages ago, like several streams ago, and we have not replaced it. It has been my constant companion since then. So, before we bop in here and we talk to the clan leaders, I'm gonna go use the restroom real fast. I will be right back. I have arrived. I'm back with a vengeance. Actually, just an empty bladder. And I need to talk to this chief. Hello, you're Ulan. What's up, Ulan?
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Oh, it's not a nice visit.
I'm in need of your help, Ulan. I'm looking for your High King Vinbar. I was told that you were one of the last people to see him.
I wouldn't know where you could find him. He disappeared moons ago. But you are our ally, our friend. I will tell you about the last time.
We're at Subway, ordering
footlongs. We had met in
footlongs.
the council at Dorhad Genadu to
Dorhad
decide
Genadu.
what to do about the Renaigse. But we were unable to come to an understanding. Some of us are full of violence and refuse to see what we gain by befriending your kind. Deirdre and the poor Bladnid were among them, alas. And only speak about the massacres. I defended you, of course, and attempted to make them
Sorry,
hear
he's kind of
reason
like a
with some
bootlicker.
help from the cautious Dunkas. But our disagreement angered Vinbar. He decided to leave us and to seek counsel elsewhere. He wanted to go to the heart of the island to consult with on Milfrictiman.
Do you think he might have stayed there?
I doubt it. It was too long ago. You should travel to Wenshavar, his village. Even if he decided to stay away from his people, he would not have abandoned his closest friends.
Fitzy, do you like butt scratches?
Anything else?
Come here, bud. What's up?
Nothing. I must go.
Hold up, I'm gonna see if I can't get the Fitz on screen. Come here, bud. Oh, you're so heavy. Ugh. Oh, my sweet boy. Hi, bud. Say hi to the peoples. Your motorboat's revving, young man. You've been just snoozing all day. Snoozing all day. You just been snoozing. What's up, bud? still not sure how to react when I when I pick you up and hold you when I'm sitting in a chair. Good boy, though. As long as that little motors are moving and he's purring up a storm, I'm happy. He's been kind of extra spending time with me and stuff. I can understand why. I've been in kind of like a weird place, kind of mentally, for a while now. And alright, I've never been here. Okay. And so I feel like he can kind of sense my stress and anxiety and depression, so he's been kind of hanging out with me a little bit more. You guys are big. I want to fight you guys. You are not nearly as tough as I anticipated you to be. Watch you two fight. It's a little bit more interesting than just watching armies. Again, I'm not really like gaining a ton of XP from fighting. I just short of like a Nadaig or like a huge cluster of enemies, there's really nothing. A Dantre Herd Chief. Got a lot of health. I like how it was a Herd Chief and it's just like 2 of them. Yeah, I've been, I don't know, you guys ever feel like you hit like a crossroad in life? Like you're at a point where you just don't know what you're doing anymore? That's me. That's me. Oh, wow, everything around here is of the big and angry persuasion, eh? Yeah. Dissatisfied with my 9-to-5 job. I want to pursue streaming, but that you know can be a hit or a miss. As I pursue streaming as more of a hobby, although I'd love to do it full time. It is currently simply a hobby, especially considering the amount of work that would be needed to get me to the point of making money. It's such a weird place in life, man. I won't bore you guys with it. You guys aren't here to hear me talk about my personal life, but in which I won't reveal the grim details, but your boy's been I'm stressed. Stressed and big sad, bro. Been big sad for a little while now.
But dear Tumad, it is rare to see Renaikse here. Is there something I can do for you?
Actually, I'm on Al-Manawi.
I'm looking for High King Vinbar. I know that he disappeared after having visited the heart of the island, but someone here in this village might know where he went after that.
If anyone knows, it would be Sarah. But you will not find her here. Anything else?
Would you know where I could find Sarah?
She left to follow Vinbar. She wanted the mountains to take her as well.
What do you mean?
I don't know if Renaikse could understand. Our High King is on Almenawi, and a Donegad. His bond with the mountain is very strong. Even stronger now that he speaks with the
Yeah, so he went to an Almal Frictamin to get bond with him.
And she wanted the mountain to take her as well. She went to attempt to bond herself to it. She sought the cavern of knowledge. We haven't seen her since. She might have succeeded. Anything else?
No, you've been... Oh, never mind.
Where is this
keep
cavern
asking
of knowledge
questions.
located?
I don't know. The caverns of knowledge at the concern of the Donegada. Anything else?
No.
Thank you for your help.
Wa aulemsek.
Sir. Anyone else? Hi. Just staying out here, admiring the. Are you down here or up there? I don't know. No, you're up there. Okay. Seems like I was given the information I kind of needed here. Oh, that's a. What the hell's that house doing up in that tree? What are you doing up there? Speak to Winshavar villager.
Bird Tirtomad on Almanawi. Esqueto.
Hello. I'm sorry, but I do not speak your language.
Really? Then you are a Renaigse. I have never met one with the bond. Might I do something for you?
I am looking to find Vinbar, the High King of Tirfredi, and I was told that he was born in this village. He disappeared after visiting the heart of the island, but I was hoping someone here might know where he's hiding.
You should speak with Sarah. She is the companion of our king.
Where might I find her?
I do not
Companion is kind of an
She left
interesting
the
word to
village,
say
and
for
I have
a
not
lover.
seen her in several days. Anything else?
I heard talk about a cavern of knowledge.
It is a place where the Donegada go, within the earth. They hear the voices of those that went before them, and they learn. There are some on Tirfradi. The closest to our village is found to the northeast of here, but the entrance is sealed, hidden. It is a sacred place, a place for only the Donegada. Anything else?
Okay.
Goodbye.
What I want to say.
You know, for some reason I anticipated these people to be a little bit more abrasive to my being here, but they just seem surprised that I'm here at all. They're more like, oh, shit. What's up, dude? We didn't... We didn't expect any visitors. Meow! What is up, Fitz? I know, father's on the verge of a mental breakdown. It's okay. Hi. Balance it. I'm gonna let these guys kind of. I'm gonna let these guys do something. That thing just completely ignored them. Run, little bird, run! You're not even worth the effort to take down for a feather that sells for like $10. Granted, $10 is a lot of money in this game, but you know. I seriously like don't need anything. It's crazy how little I need of all the various like everything.
Speak, savage. What stops your tongue? You think someone's coming to save you? Give in. Your life is in our hands. It is time to tell us all you know.
You are about to meet a very vile end, my friend.
We're not alone. We'd better be discreet if we want to keep the element of surprise.
Of course. The
She's
Bridge
been
Alliance.
enduring this punishment for hours, blow upon blow through gritted teeth.
Truly savage beast we have here. Do we even know if it speaks our language?
Leave us.
Leave us.
You will eventually tell us how you found your way into that grotto. Your defiance is only prolonging the inevitable. You remind me of that rat my master was studying. The creature used all of its fire in an effort to escape. Scratching, twisting, refusing to understand that the cage holding it was its only remaining world. It had everything it could ever need, but it wouldn't stop looking for a way out.
Yeah, see why I hate the Bridge Alliance?
Even though its fate was now sealed to serve science. Its animal instinct drove it to flee. It had strangled itself between the bars of its own cage in a final futile attempt to escape. It was an enormous beast and very clever. If it had simply relented, it could have lived peacefully for many years.
Yeah, in a cage, being experimented on. It's fantastic.
Instead of that, these monsters are torturing her. Come, we must set her free.
If we act now, we'll certainly have to fight them. But if we wait until nightfall, we should be able to set her free discreetly.
Wait, why am I back on?
It's your decision.
Oops. I hit literally all the wrong buttons again. No, we're gonna go down there and murk them all. I think that's the course of action. You want to torture her, you're gonna have to. Okay. Put your buddy here for $3 whole. Surprised they didn't use like a multi-currency system where you have like 100 coppers and a silver and 100 silvers and a gold.
This face. Lord de Sardet, what a pleasure to see you again. What good wind brings you?
These people are monsters. They just tortured a woman, and then they say hello, as if it were nothing.
I'm sure that they will explain what pushes them to treat her this way.
believe me, we would never have reached such extremities if she had told us what we wanted. You see, we have been studying these beings that show, like you, such strange markings on their bodies. We call them metamorphs, but the natives call them Onol Manawi. And we seek to learn through what process they metamorphosize. We heard talk of a cavern of knowledge. The savages hide all of their knowledge within them. And certainly all the secrets that interest us. We discovered one here, but are unable to enter.
Because you're not worthy.
This woman, she knows how to enter. But as you have witnessed, she refuses to tell us how. To know we are so close to understanding such a fascinating phenomenon. And to be able to do nothing. Let's just say it has made us aggressive.
It's extremely regrettable. Free her. We would like to have a word with her.
She won't tell you anything. Let us handle this.
No.
She will give in at some point.
No.
Have you already forgotten all that you owe me? Without me, you would all be locked away in Duren's jails or likely even dead. I took you for sages and doctors. But you are nothing more than a gang of skin flayers. You have made me regret my actions.
It is true that we indeed owe you our lives, but all this knowledge, ripe for the
Dude,
taking.
I'm
No knowledge justifies treating anyone.
hitting him with a guilt trip, bro.
Free her now. We shall leave. Nothing more holds us here.
You are very lucky that that option came up and I was able to do that peacefully.
Better now. Those Renaigse are absolute monsters. But who are you? You too are a Renaigse. Why have you freed me?
We were told at Wen Shavar that you and you alone could tell us where to find High King Vinbar.
I wish I knew where he was right now. He bid me farewell weeks ago, and he has not returned. I waited a long time, and then I came here. To enter into the Cavern of Knowledge.
You believe this is where he's hiding?
No. But he came here often before he disappeared. I'm hoping to find answers. You saved me. And so I must help you as well. You may come with me. The Cave of Knowledge is a bit further north.
See, you see what happens when people are nice? It's crazy. You attract more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. It's crazy, dude. Now, granted, I could have just murdered them all, but, you know, my reputation with the Bridge Alliance is already terrible. So, I mean, I probably shouldn't have cared. I feel like you have to be pretty despicable to do, to become, you know, friendly with the Bridge Alliance. Oh, we can't sprint because you can't run that fast. Also, I'm finding myself stopping, like, just randomly, now. It's because I've switched controllers. Rather do like this controller. I just wish it wasn't corded. I thought, I was hoping it would have just been, have a rechargeable battery pack, but, it was full corded. Just fine though, because I don't have to worry about batteries.
Here is the entrance to the
It's got a long cord too.
I hope that Vinbar has left a clue to where he went. Something I could track.
Is it your wish to join him?
He is my Manundanem. That means the one who shares my mind in your language. We must be reunited.
I understand. But why protect the entrance to the cavern at the risk of your own life?
The caverns of knowledge are truly sacred places. Only the Doneigada have the right to enter.
But you're not a Doneigad, is that right?
I am not. But I must enter in spite of everything.
I got Doneigad with me. It's okay. I'm on El Manawi. It's chill, bro. We got everything we need.
I can trust you, because you spared these people. Remind yourself that this honor is immense and show respect. I implore you.
Put your fears to rest. We have not come to defile this sacred
What's up with the
place.
scrunkly meows?
Allow me.
What's up with the scrunkly
I
meows?
have seen Vinbar make these movements so many times.
See, they didn't allow us to see her sick breakdancing moves. Hey, it's kind of dork in here. Can you, thank you. Adjust yourself, game?
The paint of this fresco is still fresh.
What's up,
it
bud?
must have been painted recently. It's of a crowned man. Vinbar, no doubt. It looks as if he's walking through the skies towards the volcano. A face has been painted on the volcano.
The spirit of the mountain. My heart did not betray me. Vinbar has readied himself to join Enon Milfrichtemen.
Was that why you came in here? To confirm that supposition?
To understand, yes. As the years passed, my Minundanem grew more and more distant to me. I thought at first it was due to his status and the invasion of the Renaikse. But now I see that he was hearing the call of Enon Milfrichtemen. He had no choice but to answer it. Oh, Vinbar, why did you not share this with me?
So he was answering the call of the mountain. Alright, that's an interesting pop-in. It's a void.
These paintings are older. This looks like it represents a man who transforms himself into some kind of enormous bird.
He is a Doneigad, becoming a Nadaig Meneman. Vinbar was also bound to the mountain. It is no doubt the path he has chosen to follow.
If I understand correctly, the Donegada metamorph differently according to the place they are bound.
The
Yes.
pixels on my face.
The Sinol Minawi bind them to a specific place, and in return they become the Guardians. But how could a Guardian of the Plains resemble a Guardian of the Mountains?
Do you believe that Vinbar is readying himself to undergo this transformation? I thought it was a very slow process.
For some, it takes years. At least this is what is said. For others, it might take place the very moment where the Donegad surrenders to Enol Milfrichtemen. I hope only to have the time to bid him farewell.
Given how well hidden this seed was, it must open an important passage. All we have to do is find out which. This mural is also ancient. It seems to show a doorway into the mountain. This door appears to be in front of a circle of stone. There are 2 altars and 2 seeds.
The Donegada seal certain sacred places with root doors.
Yes, I've run into similar barriers. It's all a matter of finding the right seed. But here there are 2 that seem to be different. For one, the flower motifs seem to indicate which plant is required.
This is possible. The caverns of knowledge are used to initiate and transmit the knowledge of the Donegada. This painting must teach the younger how to reach the sacred place where they will bind themselves.
In that case, shouldn't there be an illustration of the second plant?
The initiates also learn by listening to their masters.
Sorry, my focus keeps getting pulled by the very adorable antics of my cat. He's being very cute.
On this one, we see a sacred site with raised stones. And behind the face of the volcano, we also see the path that leads there. Like some sort of schematic.
Or
This
a map,
must certainly
idiot,
be
not
the
a
path
schematic.
the young apprentices must walk. And the Donegada that are prepared to surrender themselves to Enol Milfrichtemen.
Do you recognize the place where the entrance can be found?
I think so. It looks like the grotto that lies to the northwest of our village.
With all that we've learned from studying these paintings, we should be able to find Vinbar. I just hope there's still enough of him left to answer us. And that Constantine is with him. And that he is still alive.
Who is Constantine? I thought you were looking for Vinbar.
I seek them both. I had hoped that Vinbar would help me enter the sanctuary of Dorhad Genadu. But I learned from the Tierna Hak Kadactus that he took my cousin.
The Tierna told you this? And so you seek to avenge him?
No. Only to save my cousin and try to understand why.
None of what you say makes sense. Why would Vinbar take your cousin? I don't understand. My head spins. I need to breathe fresh air.
I'm sorry, Sarah.
Shall I wait
It's
you outside?
it's all very confusing.
Please, go ahead. We will join you soon.
I have a feeling we shouldn't have let this woman leave on her own.
Sarah is upset, and I don't think that she trusts us. We should hurry and catch up to her.
I shouldn't have told her about Constantine. She must have thought we wanted to kill her husband.
Yep.
This door is locked.
Ah.
Sarah has put us in a very tricky situation.
She did not want us to find Vinbar. Come, these caves often have several exits.
I mean, she didn't trust us. She said from the very beginning she didn't trust us. I bet if we would have smoked all the scientists in that camp, she would have been a little bit more amicable. Oh, this looks like a slide. Aw, I didn't slide. Just ran down the hill. Boo! Just want to see where we are on the map. Alright, so we loop down. All the way down. All the way up. Okay. I do appreciate areas where it's just everything's extremely straightforward, so it's just kind of like, ah, that just jump scared me. I was just thinking, I was like, oh, that fog looks kind of weird.
Before she decides to come and fight us directly.
That's funny. Alright. Alright. That's all I get for not. I was literally doing the back of my head. I'm like, hey, that looks kind of weird, bro. Freaking jump scared, bro. Come on. I'll admit, it is funny though. Getting jump scared in non-horror games is always comical. Always funny. Mr. Fitz, I know you're sniffing my feet, bro. And I'm clean and all, but like, what's up with you and my feet? Alright, now we go this way. Hopefully don't get jump scared by any more traps. Oh no! The Tenlin. Let me just blast you guys out of my way. Alright, I might actually drink a magic potion here. I'm gonna jump up. Big takeaway here is they now are weaker to magic. That was a smash hit, Kurt. I'm gonna move a little bit slower for a second here. Just because I want to let my magic regenerate before I get too far. Hey, look. I can grab two-handed heavy weapons. Which I can't use anything I have because I'm a weakling. I am a weakling. It gonna be like that. I need my map again. Okay, so I gotta go this way. Down. Blast. Cool. Whoops. Wrong. The paddles on the back get me confused sometimes, like, because I'm not used to using this controller. I get really confused sometimes. Message from a member of the Professor Serafedin's expedition. No, I don't care about any of that. We are going to completely and utterly ignore.
This was depicted on the mural in the Cave of Knowledge. Vimbar must have hidden the passage to the sanctuary.
Ooh, sacred passage to the mountain. If we somehow manage to, like, finish this game tonight, I would be so shocked. Ooh. Also probably willing to stay up probably later than I should and play as well, so as I said, I think there's a pretty big change about to come to my life, so trying to find any peace and solace I can. But you guys might not know this, but I freaking love streaming, dude. Streaming has been such a good outlet for me over the last, I guess the last year. I've been really kind of going heavy on streaming. I always enjoyed streaming, but now that I've... Oh, hi guys. Now that I've kind of taken it a little bit more seriously, I'm definitely enjoying it a lot. Cool, level 34. Ooh, we got an attribute point. Huge. Oh look, a skill point. What is this? Attacking with two-hand weapons deals more damage. Wow. Yeah, literally endurance is the only attribute we can put points into that does anything for us. Oh. Oh my. That's not a... I don't like that statue. Yeah, man. I freaking love streaming, dude. I enjoy it, a lot more than, like, I like making videos. It was just, I find streaming a lot easier for my schedule. I love the live interactions, man. Oh, there is another monstrosity up here. I'm going to give you everything I got. Call it a monstrosity. Look, it's just not a naturally occurring animal. Who's the asshole here? Oh, I just went in a massive circle. I think they both lead the exact same direction. I'm also pretty certain whatever decision I pick for the end of the game here is going to, it's going to grate on my relationship with Siora. Yeah, we're just gonna... Literally no penalty to me casting that ability. I just need full stamina, or fury, or whatever. Find Vinbar's trail. See, we got easily over another, about an hour of normal stream time left. But I'm willing to extend the stream if it means we finish the game.
We made it to high ground. Now, let's find this trail to the sanctuary. It can't be far from here.
One of the things I'm always concerned about when I go to stream something is whether or not I get to like the end, or like I cut just before the end and it's like, oh, you stream for 30 minutes and the game's over.
Must have begun his transformation. He will soon become a guardian of the mountains. If we want to have any chance of saving Constantine, we must hurry.
Give me 1 sec. I am gonna double check the quest list. I just want to be sure. You know what I mean? GreedFall main quests. Let's see. Because we are currently on. We're at Vinbar's Sanctuary, which leads to this one, Dead Man's Voice. I don't know, so it's Constantine's fate. I don't know. We're just gonna keep playing though. As I said, we got at least another hour before I call it tonight. So
Giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
Oh boy.
You should not have come all this way, Renaikse. I will not let you near Vimbar.
Sarah, we must see him. We don't have a choice. We saved you. Why have you locked us in the cavern? And why do you now stop us from passing?
In spite of your friendship with these monsters, you helped me. I thought that I had to help you in return. But I learned looking at the paintings that this was madness. Vinbar has heard the calling and answered. Even if it breaks my heart, he has done what is right. He maintains the balance. No one must stop him. I am his Menundanem.
I don't want to fight you.
It is now my duty to defend
I
the path
I don't want to fight you.
His path led him to kill Katasach, and now he holds my cousin captive. I'm sorry, Sarah, but no one will keep us from passing.
Eitmo!
Enough fury. I will now.
Move away.
Bonk. Natives, reputation -3. I did not handle that situation like I should have. I wonder if there is a way past that fight. Like, if there's a way to, like, prevent that fight from happening. I bet there is. Sarah Seed. I bet there's a way to have prevented that. Luckily, my reputation with the natives is insane. So, I wish there was a way I could check, like, a breakdown. Holy crap, I'm at 370 to 400 equipment weight. Whoops, I've not been paying attention to that, but it's okay.
Over there. More feathers.
You keep mentioning feathers, but I'm not seeing feathers. Like, what are you... Is that the feather?
More
Yes.
of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
I didn't want to fight Sarah. It's not,
We found the entrance to the sanctuary. Vinbar must be here, with Constantine. If he's still alive. We need to find a way to get inside quickly.
I mean, one of the... I have both of the seeds. Are you going to make me walk up to the door?
This must be the entrance to Vinbar's sanctuary.
Silly.
But it's obstructed. He knows how to protect his home.
I can't over here. Let me hit this. This seems important. Okay. Also, with that being said, inventory. Let's offload any of, like, the rare stuff I have. This will buy me a lot of inventory space. Okay. Actually, how much did that... That cleared up 40 pounds of inventory space. That's not too bad.
A stone altar. It resembles the one that protects the passage to
Right.
Liv's sanctuary. This must be where I need to place the
Desarde, you know exactly what we need to do. You know what we need to do here, dude. We've already covered
and
this.
Here's another altar.
Twice.
Are 2 seeds necessary to open the passage? The seed that Sarah was carrying should work.
To think that she gave her life to protect the one she loved.
Now that we have both seeds, the ritual should work.
Sky's Teeth. Find Constantine. Now we are just down to... This, yeah, we might be running up on the end of the game here, guys. Which gets me really excited, because I really, 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 really want to see one of the other endings. We're also... Because I do not save enough. There's a decent autosave in this game, I will give it that. The autosave is pretty reliable. But, on the off chance, if I had to lose hours of gameplay, I would cry. Very nice, like, vistas and such as that. It's a nice game. And graphics not the best thing in the world, but their textures and their shaders all look very nice. Hmm. Lovinbar.
King Vinbar, why?
I'm gonna hide my face here.
Didn't do anything. He has never sought to wrong your people in any way.
Like a worm, he burrows. You are so naive. You cannot see with my eyes. Enol Milfrichtimin saw the wound. From atop the volcano, he warned me of the danger. Fed by bitterness, driven by desire, taking without giving, he will be the end of us all.
You have gone completely mad.
Take it. You are too blind, too renaixed to understand.
Damn.
Leave him.
Oh, shoot. Matrix. I'm back. Oh, I pulled out the clicking.
I cannot. Oh, source of life.
Free him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it.
Hey, where'd I get the second shot? I didn't reload. He is now a denied. Or a not dying. Denied. Hey, that's. That seems like a problem, guys. Follow these. And then I started blasting.
Your cousin is probably freed from his stone prison.
You're right. Let's go see him quick.
Let's go see him quick.
Constantine! Wake up, please! I beg you! Hang on. We're bringing you home to get you healed.
How? We have nothing. We have not found a cure for the Malachor. We've gotten nowhere, damn it!
Three days have passed since we returned. I need to go to the palace to see if Constantine has finally awoken.
That was Constantine's fate. Shoot, we really only got a couple of missions left, bro. Yeah, cure for the Malachor. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna keep track of it all, honestly.
You should get some rest. You're not being reasonable.
Huh.
To hell with reason. I've rested long, and I'm well enough.
You've just barely woken from a stupor that had you on death's doorstep. The affairs of state can certainly wait another day.
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me
with no fear. I assure you.
There's a reason Vinbar was trying to stop
He
him.
just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is, ready to conquer the world. Your cousin is exasperating.
What now?
You look
Are you
like
going to scold me as well?
No,
Shit,
no,
so.
no. I'm just relieved to see you're still alive.
I'm quite relieved myself, actually. Thank you, cousin. Without you, I would be dead thrice, wouldn't I? Or is it the 4th time? If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Serene, we'd be up to 5 times now.
It's unbelievable. You feel no pain whatsoever. And your complexion.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
I wouldn't go that far. How is it that... What happened?
Don't make that face. It's merely a major miracle. Come on now. I'm gonna tell you everything. We have been waiting for your return. I knew you would do everything in your power. I have always trusted you. But Katasak feared that I would not hold on long enough. He spoke to me about a ritual that would help me. I was excited about it. And in spite of all that has happened, I don't regret following him. We went to the ancient site. A place full of magic. I followed his instructions. And all of a sudden, what an incredible sensation. I felt better than I have ever felt, cousin. Alas, we had very little time to celebrate. Cries came to our ears, and beasts jumped all over us. We fled for a while, as other soldiers fought through, creating a path to join us. But I can see from your face that you know this already.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Once on the ritual site, I followed your tracks and deduced what had happened. It seems that Vinbar was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman must have been hearing voices.
Oh, he was, actually.
Do you have any idea why he didn't kill you like the others?
No. No, not really. It seemed like he was trying to tell me something, though. He spoke about isolating me from the world, that I couldn't return to the Earth. It made absolutely no sense. But aren't you happy that he let me live?
Don't speak foolishly, of course. I just want to understand. Tell me more about this ritual. What did it consist of?
It is, I think, a ritual that the Donegada practice to bind themselves to the island.
Donegada? Katasak taught you their language?
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, to understand, but we had so little time. So we visited this infamous site, where he prepared for me a sort of potion. What ceremony! I had to cut my hand in front of an enormous stone, and there, a gigantic beast came and started circling around me. It was incredible. I truly felt a bond with that place. Like a wave came through me, as if the power of the island was running through my veins. It was marvelous. And now I am Onol Manawi, like you. Even if the Malachor left me a few of its marks. But you had to encounter the god of the island, didn't you? How was Enon Mil Frictumen?
Yes, I passed a trial for that. But the only one who could guide me to the sanctuary is dead.
Oh no. Do not tell me.
And yes, only the High King can open the sanctuary according to Glendan. I have no choice but to return to see him. I'm certain they're going to name a successor.
So, he was sick with the Malachor, which we've not figured out the direct roots of the Malachor, but he's sick and he cannot be returned to the Earth. That's because of the Malachor, but now he is on Al-Manawi, which means he is sick with the Malachor and tied to the island. Which you guys, if you think a little bit, it's about as bad as it can get, and there's a very big reason why Vinbar did not want any of that to happen. There's a very good reason why what's happened to Constantine is actually really, really bad. Excuse me. It is actually horrible, like horribly bad. Like it is bad and wrong. It is badong. as it is. High King Vinbar's sword, which is extremely powerful. Just going to offload this crap because none of this means anything to me. Spadassins, which I can actually put that on. I might be able to upgrade that actually. I might be able to upgrade that and make that better. It's an endurance 2. I'll keep the navigator's coat. I don't really think I need it, honestly, at this point in the game. I don't think there's going to be a lot of sneaking around in not warehouses, but you know, we're gonna hold on to it just in case. We'll sell off all of my ammo, which only takes about a pound off me anyways. Cool. We got my weight down. Let's go to purchase. There's gonna be absolutely nothing here for me. As I said, I have a set of armor. We're actually gonna go try and see what we can do with that armor. We'll see what we can't upgrade it with. Which I've been meaning to look. I can upgrade my gloves and my boots more as well. It is a bummer I cannot upgrade my my ring at all. That is something that massively disappoints me. So I think I might just go for high armor here. I like the look anyways. And then I would like for thieves. Which gives me Fury Generation as well, which is pretty good. Nice! Warrior King's Gauntlets. Which yet again, I can take those. I can go up to get a little bit more balance as well, or I can go more armor. I want these ones. We'll balance out. We'll take a little bit more balance. And a little bit more armor, which I think is good. And then my pantalones. So these are more armored. Those give me a little bit more armor, but more balance. I don't think I need to worry about, I can't put those on anyways because I don't have the resources. I don't have enough for the two-tone greaves, and I don't have the grand plate and strapless greaves either. What do I need for that? I need 2 pure iron ore. Let me, I'll see if this guy's selling anything like that. Yeah, it actually is. That's massively convenient of you, my good man. Which never occurred to me to do that. There we go. Now I'm like super draped out, dude. I am alright, dude. Let's move on. I guess we'll go talk to Glendane. So we got a little bit of time left. I'm not sure if I want to push through now, because like I don't know how much more we have. And I try to stream a minimum of 2 hours every time I stream. That's like my minimum stream time. Are you guys serious right now? So I'd like the next stream to at least be a couple hours. Dorha Genadu. Let's go. Let's go. Sounds like we gotta appoint the next High King. No idea how many steps these next missions are gonna take. If you stop me at the door again, I'm gonna be mad as hell, bro. Hey, I got some bad news for you.
Good day, Glendan.
Beort Tirtomat, Karans of Katasach. We learned of his death.
I was talking about Katasach's death.
Alas, his was not the only tragic loss. Your High King, Vinbar, is also dead. He was taken by folly. He went away into his mountains after killing Katasach and capturing my cousin. Nothing I could say would allow him to see reason.
Are you telling me that you were the one who killed him? Kertonsidach. What happened?
Well, I wasn't gonna let him kill me, so I mean...
I'm sorry.
Big
but your
yikes.
High King did not leave me any choice. He was at the point of killing my cousin, and then he attacked me. He was becoming a guardian, a Nardaig. Perhaps it was for that reason that he lost possession of his wits.
I believe you. You have sufficiently proven your friendship. But something escapes me. Why? Why would Vinbar have done such a thing? His offering to Tiafradi does not justify what he did.
You know that I wish to see Enonmil Frichtemann, and he was the only one with the power to allow me to do so. I would not have caused his death voluntarily. Believe me, I'm just as sorry as you.
Andevosht Tire. We will celebrate his memory as well as those of all the members of our council that have fallen. Bloodnit, Katasach, and now our High King. These are dark times.
Look,
but in spite of our
sorry.
We must elect a new High King. The children of Tiafradi cannot remain without a guide. All the more so in these troubled times. I will notify the Mal of all the clans so that they may know to travel here.
Who has a chance of being elected, in your opinion?
Deirdre is powerful, and many clans would follow her. The wisdom of Dunkas will also attract support from many, and there is also Ulan, a clever fox who is very capable of convincing the entire world with his honey-dripping words.
Deirdre, Dunkas, and Ulan. I must convince them to help me if they are elected.
I suppose. I must begin the preparations. You must leave now.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
All right. Let's who do I want to go with? I kind of like Deirdre. Let's not pick any of those. That was a stupid menu choice. Let's go do Deirdre. The village of Vedlug. I've had less dealings with her than the others, but I still might be able to gain her trust. Oh look, I'm right at her doorstep.
What do you seek?
I am the bearer of bad news. Your High King Vinbar is dead.
Dead?
Stepped on a Lego.
Undivorced.
Very sad.
He was a good king in times of peace, but he was plunged into doubt by your arrival. He was no longer at his people's side.
Glendan told me that you would be one of those keen to replace him.
That's true. If Bloodnid was still here, I would have given her my votes and followed her into battle. But since she's no longer with us, I must obtain the title and do what should have been done a long time ago. Drive away the Renaigse and take back our island they want to enslave.
Will you drive us away too?
We will drive away the Renaigse. You are Onal Menawi. You will have to pick a side.
I see. If you were to be elected, I would need your help to allow me to meet Enonmil Frichtemann. Only he can help us cure the Malachor.
Why should you be preoccupied with a disease striking those we want to drive away?
I have my own reasons. But you should know this is the best way for the Renaigse to leave the island of their own accord.
You have helped my people. You are our Karants as well. You can count on me to help you. Once I am the High Queen, I will lead you to the sanctuary.
You seem certain you will obtain the title.
Those who covet victory must do everything they can to obtain it. Don't you agree? The old kings wore a legendary crown, which was lost during the war against the people of the sea.
That's right. Every time I talk to her and it cuts over to me, the frame rate drops.
And you know where it is?
I believe it is located in the Tomb of the Kings, a holy place not far from the village of Ignamri. I do not know exactly where it is, but it is said that the path leading there is strewn with spears, and that the entrance is marked by a dead tree, and protected
Hey, he's not
by
there
a
anymore.
Magaman.
Just
worry.
saying.
I will find this place and retrieve the crown before the election.
If I want to be certain of the outcome of this vote, I'd better go and get this crown myself.
Anything more?
I need to be going. Now we have earned the trust of one of the pretenders. We just need to find that crown.
Are you certain you are willing to influence the fate of all my people to meet Anon Mirfrichtman?
I understand that you might find this idea unpleasant, but the survival of the whole continent relies on this encounter, Siora.
It is my feeling that you do not understand the consequences of such a decision. Everyone on the island will listen to the words of a High King.
Are you certain that you've chosen the right ally? If not, we can go and find another. What's a little menial work when compared to the fate of this whole island?
You're right. It's a decision that's more important than our quest for an antidote. I must dwell on it.
Okay. So, we can go talk to the other two, which I think we'll do, and then I will think about my decision. Whether we make that decision tonight or in the next stream. Because I think the next stream we'll be wrapping the game up. Which is exciting. Why do I keep hitting that damn button? Why? Dunkus! You're a chill and honorable dude. Sorry to interrupt your mortar and pestling, but...
Honal Manawi. I heard you met Vad and some other members of my clan in the area around Edagal Credal. Anyone who treads that sacred land runs the risk of unleashing on Milfrichtemann's wrath.
Speaking of that,
you'd better steer clear of the area.
I need to meet the man.
Yes. Your Donegada warned us. When you see Vad, give him my thanks. If it weren't for him, one of my friends would probably be dead. Poisoned.
That is the task of the Donegada. Helping others when they are in need. I'm glad he could help.
I'm the bearer of bad news. Vinbar, your High King, is dead.
Ande Voshtire. He was a great king, and a very wise Donegad. We haven't seen him in a long time.
It is also deeply unfortunate that they introduced the High King.
Glendan
You
told
see him
me
in
that
one
you would
cutscene and then
probably
you kill
be
him.
among those who would want to take his place.
I am not looking for power, but Tifradi needs peace and balance. And I fear the other kings may want war, or be motivated by ambition. The Renaigse brought chaos with them, and our island has suffered. We cannot change the past, and chasing away those who came does not make sense. The wound is there. Refusing to acknowledge it is pointless. But wounds can be healed, and my clan knows how to do this. So if you're worried about my intentions if I were to become High King,
Dunkus is a pretty good dude.
We must find balance with those from the remote island and live together in harmony. But for this, we must teach the Renaigse humility and to respect the earth.
I would like to meet Enon Milfrichtemmann. in order to find an antidote for the disease that is destroying my people. If you were elected, would you help me in this endeavor?
You are a Karants of our clan, and I have witnessed your wisdom and benevolence. I would be glad to help you meet Anon Milfrictamen, and I pray that he will help your people.
I might go with Dunkus.
But you should know that my election is far from certain. The spirits are divided, and some are thirsty for revenge.
Would there be a way to make sure that you get picked?
I do not like the idea of using such a method. But yes, there is a way. The High Kings of old wore a legendary crown.
I also
said
wonder,
to be a gift
can I
from
not get the crown and bring it to someone? Can I just completely ignore that and let kind of like shit play out?
If someone were to wear it in these troubled times, they would definitely be chosen by the others.
And where can I hope to find it?
In the burial mound of the High Kings.
Because it'd be kind of interesting
near
to just let the
village
game
of
kind of pick for
Vignamri.
me.
But it is said that the path towards it is strewn with spears, and that its entrance, situated near a large dead tree, is guarded by a Nadaig Magaman. It is a deeply holy place, and the Guardian will not let anyone enter without a fight. If you do decide to go there, fill your heart with humility and respect.
Yet again,
for those who
I kind of sent that Guardian packing a long time ago. Alright, I know Ulan will support me. I think I picked Ulan last time. Yet again, I can't be sure of anything anymore. Oh, let me switch the... oh, it's already set to that.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I regret to inform you that your High King, Vinbar, is dead.
And divorced Tire. He was a great man, although he left us a long time ago. But why have you come to notify me of such sorrowful news?
Glendan has informed me that you are most likely among those who will want to take his place.
It is true, and I will perhaps be able to obtain it. I understand that you may be worried about my intentions.
Yeah, I think I picked him last time because he's kind of the most open to working
I
with
seek only to bring
people.
Peace to our lands. Peace brings life and prosperity by creating an alliance with the people of the continent. The lives of our people will be improved and happier.
There is something I would like to ask of you, if you were to be named High King. I would be thankful if you could allow me to meet Enon Milfrictamen.
Of course. If I become High King, I would be glad.
It's because I'm a homie with everybody that this worked out.
Of Vignamri, after all. If you really want to make sure that I win, you will need to seek the crown of the High Kings.
What is that?
It may only be a legend, but it is said that High Kings used to wear a very ancient crown. The first Guardian would have taken it to the grave. If someone were to wear it today, they would surely be chosen.
And where is the first Guardian's tomb located?
I wish...
Somewhere not far.
So, like, I understand why my guy has to
Since
ask
he
that,
fought
because,
his
like, you could be
last
talking to him
battle
first,
nearby.
and you
The
need the
entrance
information.
to
But I
his
feel like after
burial
you've talked to two
mound
people, I feel like
is
you
said
shouldn't
to
have to
be
ask, because he
guarded
kind of
by
knows.
a Nadaig Magaman, the path that leads to it, marked by his spears, and its entrance by a large dead tree. But beware. The Nadaig will not let you enter without a fight. Anything else?
Nope.
Nothing. I'm...
Okay, so we've find the legendary crown of the High Kings is our next next step. It hilariously, we're actually in the area where it is. Tell you what, let's we'll go goof off over there. We'll go grab the crown before we end stream. We'll go grab the crown before we end stream. I mean, we're right here, right? This actually worked out pretty well. And then once we get the crown, I will have to ponder on my decision. I wish your companions would have more input on things, because I'd love to get, like, Siora's, like, she's really, like, nervous and upset about the whole thing, and I wish I could just be like, hey, like, what's your opinion? And she's like, hey, we shouldn't, like, interfere. We should just let things, like, take a path. And I wish I could just be like, alright, cool, dude. Hi. Maybe you guys aren't attacking me. Oh, there was another one up there. Oh no. Alright, so we go this way. Yeah, 'cause here's all the spears. It'd be cool if they respawn the Guardian. But he's cooked. We baked his beans many moons ago. Bedri. Yeah, because we had come in here, but there was nothing to see or do here, really, so... We are mostly just, retreading the path we've already taken. I remember you guys were pretty tough when I came in here originally. Just gonna trivialize that fight. Yeah, so without the running around and exploring every little path and fighting everything 1,000 times, we might not reach the same level I did originally, and I think that's perfectly fine, honestly. I don't really see a reason to go as high of a level. No, this is cool, though, because that's like a giant skull. Giant skull. From the first High King. I'll put it on.
What are you doing there? Here lie those who fell facing the first invaders. And you dare enter and scatter their bones.
I told you I would come and get it for you.
Defiling this place.
No. You came looking for a crown of the High King, hoping to choose the one who will lead us.
Isn't that what you were looking for as well?
Yes, but I am not a Renaigse. I wish to lead my people to victory, and I have come here seeking something that will make it a certainty. And so, do you plan on keeping it for one of those who is too wise or cowardly to come and get it themselves?
Might just give it
or
to her.
will you give me the crown?
Dertera is a great warrior. If she reigns, she will unite all of the clans. And with the blessing of Enon Milfrichtem, the people of your island will be chased away from here. Think long on this. If you leave her the crown, she will become the High Queen. You will not be able to change your mind.
Huh.
I have come here looking for this crown, because I need the help of the next High King. I must meet Enon Milfrichtem to ask him to heal my people.
So...
Are you sure that they are your people?
This conversation's kind of stupid, because yet again, we already talked to her. We've already spoke to her, and we already kind of established this. And now we're having this conversation, and she's acting like we didn't have this conversation.
I will open the sanctuary to you. you may speak to Enon Mil Frichtiman. I swear this to you.
Okay.
Very well. It is yours, but I hope you will remember what I have done. I helped you so that you will help me in return.
I thank you. You are from this day a friend of Vedluk and of our warriors, and I always honor words given to Karats. We will meet again at Dorchad Ganador for the great choosing. Kwawalam Seg, Karats.
Yeah, we've already lost enough reputation with natives for murking the king. I do not want to make it any worse. Simply by proxy of being in the... Now, she had the complete point, though. She literally was like, yo, she's like, why should we let somebody else who's, like, too afraid to come here, like... Ow. Like, she's like, I came here myself, and it's like, hey, dude, I literally have nothing else I can say to you. So you can take it. And again, as I said, I hate all of the factions. All the factions suck. So if she wants to run them off the island, please. Alright, let's read. Return to Dorhad Genadu. So we'll just, we'll take care of that. We'll travel there. So that way we can be in the right place when we return to this game. Yeah, it's all... Memory's starting to come back to me. I did tell her to kind of get bent. And then I picked Ulan last time. Which, of course, you can imagine led to more than a few problems. Which I think is where I failed the romance with Siora, because I kept, like, being kind of bullheaded in my decisions and not, you know, not, like, thinking about her and how she might react to them. I just sort of did things. Yeah, we're gonna do a little fasty travel-y to Dorhog Genadu. I want to talk to her real fast.
Karats, I am glad you came to talk to me. I have something to ask you.
I'm listening.
What do the women on your island do when they really like someone? Everything is so complicated where you come from.
In my culture, we do not talk about our feelings. Especially not amongst nobles. Marriages are arranged more often than not.
I knew it. Never mind. I'll do it my way. Your body and your soul are speaking
yes!
with mine on Manawi. And if you feel the same way, I would love to spend some time alone with you.
I would love that too. Meet me outside my room the next time we're at the house.
I will be there. Anything else?
I must leave you.
It looks like we need to make a change of destinations here, my fine friends. We need to make a change destination. I guess not yet. The game just told me you are here. You cannot leave yet. That being said, we're gonna wrap it up here for tonight. I don't know if we have an hour left or 3 hours left or what's going on. I would rather not stream until late. Simply for the fact that I do have work in the morning. Shamefully, freaking work. But no, I had a great time. Hope you guys are enjoying it as well. We are very, very close to the end. So make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Friday, we're starting something new. starting one of the many JRPGs I have tucked away into my backlog. Still, as of yet, undecided. I don't know what I'm gonna play. I've got a bunch of great stuff. Still contemplating it. Still wrestling amongst myself. Who knows? I might reach out to you guys. Put a poll up on the channel and see what you guys think. And we'll go from there. But I appreciate y'all. Hope you all have a good night. And hope to catch you guys again on Friday. Peace out.